Pisces amigos and amigas. How are you? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. Welcome to your energy update. And let's see what wants to come through for you, Pisces. Let's say from now until like the end of February. Let's make it a broad general range and see what's coming up. Pisces. What does Pisces need to know? What message wants to come through for Pisces today? Pisces. 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 What is happening for my dear Pisces friends? What is happening for my dear Pisces friends? What is happening for my dear Pisces friends? Pisces, we have courage. We have inner child. And we have entrapment. So I feel, Pisces, that the theme of whatever it is that we're also looking at here is having the courage to free yourself and go towards whatever your inner child is asking you, to heal your inner child. Like, what does your inner child need? Are you ignoring your inner child if your inner child is asking you for a glass of water? I'm just going to put it in like really basic terms. For a glass of water, are you going to turn your back and not give your inner child the water that it's needing? And right, and when I say water, I mean that can mean like the emotional nourishment that your inner child is asking for. So it's having the courage to mentally entrap yourself and let yourself have what it is that you want. Let's see. Let's see. Which cards do I want to use? Let's see. What can you tell us for inner child for Pisces? What can you tell us for inner child for Pisces? What is inner child for Pisces? Why is inner child here? Why is inner child here for Pisces? Inner child. Inner child. Why is inner child here for Pisces? Yeah. All right, we have the Page of Wands in the reverse. Page of Wands could speak to a lack of direction, lack of sticking to a path, okay? We have the Fool in the reverse and the Ace of Cups in the reverse. What are we talking about, right? Inner child is not having the direction, not allowing yourself to take this new leap of faith, not committing to this path, this new beginning that you want, which is in return not going to nourish your inner cup. It isn't going to fill your cup here, okay? You're not taking the initiative, the intuitive guidance that your soul is trying to tell you, okay? Your spirit is like screaming, like, please water me. And Pisces, some of you could just be like, no, I mean, I'm not gonna take that path. I'm not doing it. Like, I'm resistant. So it's having the courage to really go within and listen and allow yourself to take this new beginning that you so desperately want to take, right? And it is going to nourish you emotionally, but you have to commit to this path. You have to be brave enough to let yourself go on this new journey. Interesting. See, what is entrapment? Which we already know what the entrapment is. It's like all your mind, right? Like we are stopping ourselves, our mind, our conscious mind, the fears, the limiting beliefs. Let's see, what is entrapment here? What is entrapment? Why is entrapment here? Why is entrapment here for Pisces? The Hierophant in the reverse. It's not listening to your inner spiritual guidance, okay? It's not doing what you know is the right way for you, okay? It's not committing to something that you want. It's a lack of commitment to your own dreams, to the path. I mean, because you could lack some courage. Not, don't worry about how am I gonna get there, or I don't see it right now, how it can pan out. Forget all that. Follow it one step at a time. Let's see here. Why is courage here? Ace of Wands in the reverse. The courage to follow your passion, to follow that intuitive guidance, to follow that inspiration, okay? Hold on to that vision. Have the courage to follow. You know, it's interesting because this person is shining the light, and it's like shining the light on this new passion. It's here. Are you going to, this is the same wand in this page of wands, right? It's like this, you know, it's like having the courage, right? To see this inspiration, this passion that's spurring up. And next, it's again, maintaining that courage to go on this path, to go on this journey. Pisces, some of you could be holding yourself back. Some of you may want to do something. Some of you may want to reach out, but your pride or you know, feeling victimized, or not necessarily victimized, but your thoughts, your mind is holding you back. Like, silence all that. What is it that your heart wants, right? I mean, you know, if it's a person that you're dealing with, you know, you're like, okay, this person doesn't act or reach out to me, or forget all that. Forget all these ideas that your mind is conjuring up that are probably not even the what's actually happening anyway, and act in love. So, you know what? Something I do want to touch on is I do want to kind of give you guys a brief insight into my soulmate and my twin flame energy, because I feel that, you know, in discussing these things, I feel like in showing my authentic self, okay, people are able to learn from that. You know, there's times that I come on here on YouTube and it's like, all right, I look crazy, but it's like, you know what? I don't care, because I'm so committed to the message. And in you seeing me, right, I'm water, and you seeing me in my different phases, you're also able to resonate and learn about yourself. Okay, this is how it works. So I feel like I am on a twin flame journey, okay, with my divine partner, which is a fire sign. It is a Leo. And very, very logical type of person, right? Very, you know, army, very like high rank in army. And so I am, you know, divine masculine and divine feminine. So you know, this person I feel has been holding themselves back, you know, because of the way it should be. You know, this person has 3 kids prior to me. You know, the woman is mother is no longer in their life, and he is the caretaker, full-time caretaker. You know, very you know, very committed to that, right? And so again, this person has probably been hurt in the past, and it takes understanding that I know the feelings are there. I know that this person wants to pursue it, but it's the thoughts of, okay, society structure, okay, where I'm 12 years younger, which is really nothing in the grand scheme of things, but this person holding them back because the fear of the first time that they got hurt. So again, the water magic is slowly, so I leave it open. I leave it open enough to, for this person to feel comfortable, right? Comfortable to come to me and talk. And in this journey myself, I have learned to, and I'm trying to pick my words wisely here, okay? I've learned to surrender. I've learned patience, and I've learned not to control a situation. Even though I want this and I know this person wants this, I've grown, they're growing, but you understand that mental conditioning is not just like this, right? Like, how long does it take to create habits? It also takes as long to do away with them. So it's having an environment where this person feels safe. And it isn't only about making them feel safe. I have to feel safe in myself, but it's like we're almost in constant communication. We don't see each other as much. You know, I work in a setting where, you know, sometimes we have to be in communication. We don't work in the same job. He's one of my clients, actually. But within that communication and you know, text back and forth, I know I'm going way too long because you guys don't care probably, but you know, we're in communication and we slowly get to learn from each other, right? I don't get upset when this person doesn't text me. I give them their space, and in that, I also learn to let go of control. Okay, because it's not only one person controlling, it could be 2 people controlling. And it's very interesting because the other day I was thinking about, I think about the song from 50 Shades of Grey, you know, the Ellie Goulding song, I let you set the pace. You know, if you want to control everything, okay, give me some sort of commitment. Like, this person is just going to run off because they're scared, right? Like, it's like a deer in the headlights. You have to make them feel comfortable with the idea of opening up again to someone. And I was just thinking, I was like, you know what? I don't want to control the situation. Like, I got to the point, like, I just care so much about this person that I want them in my life regardless. And it's embodying that type of love, okay, that really transmits an energy to this person, makes them feel, and without chasing, you attract, right? And then, you know, as I was thinking that thought, I did see 111, 111, okay, so that was confirmation for me. And that same day, I was looking through some things, and I saw a fortune cookie message, and it says, difficulty at the beginning usually means ease at the end. Isn't everything worth having, worth working for, right? If things come too easy, you know it isn't stable. Like, something that is at first difficult, I'm not sure if you can see this, something that is at first difficult or seems difficult, right? And it's only difficult because it's challenging you internally, your emotions, it's triggering. At the bottom of the deck, speak your mind, as we're talking about all of this, letting yourself go there. It isn't easy emotionally, right? You get triggered, but it's worth it. It's such a steady foundation. So anyhow, I'm sorry that was so long and convoluted. I'm seeing 111, but so long and convoluted. But I just, you know, it's a lot of us. Yes, at points I have felt triggered, and you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna text. I'm not gonna talk to this person. I'm gonna refrain and all that. And I do, and then, you know, and then I go back to feeling again, and I almost feel like with this person, I have so much more patience and compassion than I would anybody else, because I have so much love for them. It's like, when I look back at like how the strength that I've had in this situation, even though the emotions that it's drawn out of me, I've grown, you know. You become much more compassionate and much more mature. And let's see what these cards say now. What else is happening for Pisces? Birth and rejuvenation. Love it. Rejuvenating waters for Pisces. Speak your mind again. Speak your mind. Prosperity and abundance. And go with the flow. Go with the flow. Stop trying to control the situation. I need a commitment now. No. You're fine. Don't try to control someone, because it's almost like a cat. You corner them into a corner, they're gonna lash out. It's like, I feel, and when someone tries to put me into a certain box, I know how I react, right? It's like, no, I kind of just go the opposite way. So it's all energy. It's all energy. Just embodying this love and speaking from your mind, from your heart. You can't go wrong. And it isn't, again, you know, just being after someone, because it isn't like that, okay? It's like the ebbs and flows. But this person is likely going through the same thing that you're going through, Pisces. But I feel here like it's going to, and it's interesting because I had a dream, right? And I know I'm getting into all different sorts of things in this video, and I apologize. You're gonna have to let me know if I'm just gonna have to shut up in my next video and not talk about me. But I had a dream a couple days ago that I woke up in a white bed, big white fluffy bed, and this person woke up next to me. And when this person woke up, like, I was just so at ease and so calm, and it was the room was so light. It had a massive window, and this person got up, kissed me on my forehead, I think it was my lips or something, and then placed a ring on my finger, right? And it was so nonchalant, like it just happened. It was, and I wasn't even like alarmed or shocked or anything. I just felt so calm and so at ease, and a big white fluffy bed, right? I mean, if you look in the Dream Dictionary, if depending on how the bed is, could speak to a lot of the environment, but it was just so bright, and it just felt so right. And that was a sign that the twin flame journey, the connection, the soulmates are entering a phase where they are decided to commit more to each other, right? And it is going to pan out in your 3D reality. So you went in a phase where, you know, it's like you were indecisive, you didn't know, da da da. And so you both went through some pain, some growing pains, and the pain of being away from each other. And I feel like you both are coming to a place where you're ready to commit emotionally, okay? Maybe it's not like, all right, let's actually be in a relationship yet. Okay, that's coming this year. But it's like, all right, you have the ideal, like, all right, this is my person. I don't feel anything else for anybody like I do this person. Like, this is what I want. And just that thought, that decisive moment, like that is committing to it. I feel like both of you are committing to each other in a way where you haven't, even if yet you are not in the actual physical relationship, it is going to happen. I feel like for a lot of you, you're going to get proposals that are going to be shocking to you, right? But if you go with the flow and you let things happen and you don't try to control the situation. For instance, when my person texts me, you know, if I haven't talked to them like in 2 or 3 days, I'm busy with my life, right? I'm busy growing me. So it isn't like I've been waiting around and then when they text me like, no, I don't want to talk to this person or ignore them. I'm like, I'm open to it. Like, hey, you know, like, you know, I'm happy. It's a whole different energy. But I'm also working on myself. Again, I've had to learn to surrender to that. And, you know, this person has had to open up and let themselves not be mentally entrapped and let themselves go with their feelings. Because again, fire signs isn't necessarily, emotions aren't their realm, you know? So it's going with the flow, and there's a whole lot of prosperity and abundance that's about to unfold if you go with what it is that you feel. So a lot of you in the messages as well have told me, you know what, I've tried before. I've reached out to this person and this person was blocked off, and yes, it's ebbs and flows. I've also reached out to my person and my person maybe hasn't responded or something, and then a couple days later, you know, they respond to me, you know. Why am I to make these assumptions and let my mind go wild? I know they're there on their journey. I understand that this person could be going through some difficult things as well. I want to come at a contribution, right? I want to make them feel comfortable with me, not like, you know, they're afraid to speak to me because I'm going to be upset and all this. Be such an energy that just draws them in, right? Like, again, this person could be going through so much in their life that you don't know about consciously, that you don't see, you know, busy with work, these different things changing in their life, that you want to be a safe place for this person. Again, and it's not just you sitting around waiting for this person to reach out to you, but you bettering yourself and bettering your life and you leveling up. And then it's almost like in the 50 Shades of Grey movie, okay? It isn't necessarily like, but as you level up and you continue to grow, then this just awesome relationship happens for you. And then when you look back, it's like, wow, I have everything I wanted. I've excelled in my life professionally how I wanted to. This fantastic relationship where it just feels like home has happened because you're doing the work and it's starting to show up in your 3D reality. But very important to go with the flow. Very important to go with the flow. So I just want to wrap this up, and I'm so sorry if this has been all over the place for you guys. Let's see, what is the energy of the person that Pisces is dealing with? What is the energy of the person that Pisces is dealing with? And when I got this yesterday, Pisces, I did this for my person yesterday, and the cards that popped out were the dolphin and the deer, right? So the deer is like this calm, compassionate, gentle energy of something new that is about to, you know, happen here, and you're just kind of in the serenity of it. And the dolphin energy, like this happy, you know, this energy of like such a person that is bright, that makes a difference. So, you know, I feel here like the rabbit. The rabbit is a little nervous, okay? A little nervous. I feel here like your person is, you know, a little nervous. They're you know, with a couple of things happening in their surroundings here. Oh, that is a lot. That is a lot. I can't take all those. I saw a nightingale. So it's like almost nervous of expressing some things to you, Pisces. Nervous of expressing. And it's funny because I did see the nightingale, and then at the bottom of the deck, I do feel like this person is embodying more of a feminine energy, right? They're getting in touch with their intuition. And it's like they're nervous of expressing, and both of you are nervous about the same thing, right? Because you both want this new beginning. Your inner child both wants this new beginning, but it's like letting yourself have it, letting yourself, it's like, again, how teachable are you? Are you going to close off because it's not what you know, it's not what's common to you, it's not what's normal to you? Or are you gonna let yourself, even though it feels uncomfortable, let yourself open up, right? Have the courage to go on this new adventure. Like, don't not go on this new adventure because you think you're gonna get hurt, okay? Because at the very least, you are going to grow as a person. You are going to become more mature, more compassionate. I can say this, it's all perspective, right? You know, the same water that boils an egg, that makes it hard, you know, could soften something else, you know, like a potato, you know? So, it's probably not a good analogy, but point being, it's all perspective, right? Like, how willing are you to go on these new adventures? How open are you to go on these new adventures? And it's all going to depend how you look at life. So this is the things that we're going through. So I just want you, Pisces, to go with the flow. Go with the flow. Focus on you and just go with the flow. Like, let things happen. Don't try to control the outcome here, okay? Pisces, that is what I have for you. I'm going to leave that there. Again, I'm so sorry if this video was all over the place, but I know there's bits and pieces that could help some of you. And I always love to listen, hear your messages. Pisces, I read every single one of your messages. I just want to say you guys are amazing. You guys are so motivating and so kind and encouraging, and I just honestly, and I'm feeling my heart like fill up with joy. It's almost making me want to cry, actually. Like, how amazing you guys are. Oh my goodness. This embodying that love. Like, I just feel so much love for you guys. And, you know, we're just on this journey together. So, wow. Pisces, that's what I have for you. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later.